There's even an altar up here. Got a bit of a shoe blowout, a gourmet restaurant for $4. And I asked them if they speak Chinese. Welcome to Villa de Leyva in Colombia. We're gonna start the day with a hike up to Mirador de Santo for a spectacular view of one of Colombia's prettiest cities. Welcome to Sweller Than Dweller. Right beside the sports court is an entranceway to the path. The start is some nicely shaded forest, walking up the rocks. After about 20 minutes, it's really going to heat up as you break out of the forest and into the lower scrub. Gets a little dense in parts. Now we can see the end point just on that hill in front of the higher ridge. We're over 2,000 meters here, so we've got an interesting mix of vegetation and some needled coniferous trees. For the final part, we've just got to head up through some rock slabs out in the open. And you know what? It gets really hot up here, even at 10 in the morning. So you'll want to do it early. Let's finish this off. All right. We've done most of the elevation. I'm breathing a bit hard, but now we just have to traverse a little and get a little more elevation. All right, it looks like we have arrived. Just under 40 minutes from the central square and just under 300 meters elevation gain to this beautiful view. If you come to Villa de Leyva, seriously think of coming up to this viewpoint. There's even an altar up here. Now, I have seen reports of people continuing on up to the top of this ridge, but access is actually prohibited. And understandably, the reports say the trail is not as well beaten, and there's a lot of thorny bushes and scrub you gotta bash through. And if you didn't watch my last video on the wonderful, fantastic, and amazing Páramo de Acita, you gotta check that out. So as much as I love climbing higher when I can, I'm gonna follow the rules and not do it. Got a bit of a shoe blowout going on here. Glad it's the end of the trip. Little shrine at the top. Watch out for any of the plants with thorns if you find them. Let's head down and get some awesome Menú del Día for lunch. And this is no tourist restaurant. This is a local spot. It's gonna be awesome. If you're gonna put a topper on a truck, make it big. We're gonna go for lunch at what should be called a gourmet restaurant for only 20,000 Colombian pesos or $4. If you're ready, let's dive in. We are at La Tienda de Teresa. This place has been serving up great food since 1989. We have a choice of meats. One is chicken done in the oven, and the other is pork done on the stove with barbecue sauce. Pork, I don't know, it can be sometimes a risk because of the fat. Here, it should be good, but today I don't want to take any chances. I'm going to go with chicken. Oh, beautiful. Muy bien. Oh, perfecto. I asked for a little sample of the pork just to try it out, so let's give it a shot. Wow, it looks really quite beautiful. The pork is very delicious in this barbecue sauce. It's not fatty at all. I'm tempted to change from my chicken. The soup has arrived. Let's check it out. Today it's a rice soup loaded with vegetables. Wow, does this look delicious. And this soup tastes as good as it looks. Beautiful. And look at this salad they give you. Wow. Tomatoes, carrots, beans, bean sprouts. And look at this beautiful fruit juice. This salad is without a doubt
the best salad by far I found with Menú del Dia in 2 months of travel in Colombia. Our usual salad that you could expect would be like iceberg lettuce with maybe some carrots in it. I mean, this is just outstanding. So good. The main is here. Let's dig in. We've got our chicken, plantain, beans, and rice. I don't usually eat chicken skin, but in this case, I think I have to make an exception. It's just too good. Wow. Walls are covered with messages of previous diners raving about the food. This place is small, with only 6 tables. So if you want a seat, you probably want to arrive early, because it's usually packed. And with mostly, if not all, locals. And no, you are not going to see any Caucasian tourists. They're all at the trendy, expensive restaurants, eating marginal food. Only the Latin Americans are smart enough to come here. Unless maybe this video goes viral, then maybe there'll be more Caucasians. And let's hope it does, because this place deserves it. Even after all that, they're still not done with us. Look at this. We've got a little dessert. A little piece of cake. Delicious. It's a nice touch to finish off. Well, I'm stuffed. Overall rating? Well, let me just say, if you come to Villa de Leyva and you do not come to Tienda de Teresa, well, it would be an outright tragedy. It's that good. It's a little more expensive than your average Menú del Dia, but the quality and the volume of food and the extras, like the fantastic salad and the dessert, just make it well worth it. Like I said, I almost feel like I'm at a gourmet restaurant. For 20,000 Colombian pesos or $4? Are you kidding me? If you come to Villa de Leyva, you better be sure to come and eat here. And you know what? You might want to come to Villa de Leyva just to eat here.
Hola a todos, bienvenidos a la tienda de Teresa. Comida tradicional, comida típica de Boyacá y de Colombia.
So I'm in the chicken joint, and these 4 girls sit down beside me, and they say hello. So I'm like, oh, that's nice. They can speak a little bit of English. So being the smooth smartass that I am, I thought I'd have some fun with them. And I asked them if they speak Chinese. Do you know what the one girl does? She says, ni hao. I've been to China and know some Chinese myself. This is hello in Chinese.
你好，你好吗？我是 Mariana。
Oh, that's incredible. I'm blown away. I never expected that.
If you don't just think I'm some sort of crazy lunatic, then I'd be humbled if you give the video a thumbs up and maybe even subscribe to the channel. It's the only way you can support me and let me know you like what I'm doing and you want me to continue. Until next time, keep enjoying the views.